Hello, everyone. James Wilson here. And today we're going to talk about the Super Bowl and what my prediction is. I think this game is, in my opinion, merely a coin flip. Kansas City normally is the better team. I will say that Kansas City is solid. There's a couple of things that I want to talk about, some stats and things of that nature. Ever since these two teams met, they've been undefeated. And Kansas City only lost one game, and that was to the Raiders. Tampa Bay lost their first 5 games in the first 12 games that they played. Then they've won 4 straight after that, and in 3 straight games in the playoffs to make it to the Super Bowl. I know I didn't do a video on this, but you got to trust me on this. This was my Super Bowl prediction in August. I thought this was going to be the Super Bowl. I thought Tampa Bay was going to have a better record than they have this year. I thought they were going to be more of a 12 or 13 win team. Thought Kansas City was probably going to be more like 13 or 14 wins. I didn't make a prediction who I thought was going to win in August. I just felt that Tampa Bay and Kansas City would make it to the Super Bowl. One thing that had me questioning myself is that the game is played in Tampa Bay, and it's never happened to where a team plays in their own stadium. But with COVID and everything and all this stuff going on, I'm like, yeah, what the heck, they'll probably play at home in the playoffs. Might as well. All this other stuff's going on anyway. So yeah, as I picked Tampa Bay and Kansas City to go to the playoffs. So normally my pick in this situation, the good thing about the Bucks is they're at home. That helps a little bit this year, but not a whole lot because there's not going to be a lot of fans in the stadium. There may be some, I don't know. I mean, it could be 50% capacity, 25% capacity. I'm not really sure. But if this was a normal home game, Tampa Bay would have a huge advantage. Right now, I will say this. Let me take a look at the line real quick here. Let's see. I think it's 3 points, and the over/under. The over/under, let's take a look here, because I'd probably bet on the over/under if I were to make a bet. I don't think I'd bet on the game, but I would bet on the over/under. Over/under is 56 points. So there's a couple of things I want to talk about with the over/under. That's actually, for these two teams, it's actually semi-low on the over/under. But I would still pick the under in this situation. And I'll explain to you why. The injury report has Fisher and Schwartz out. Schwartz has been out. Fisher is out as well. Very solid tackle for Kansas City. So they're going to have some issues on the line. And, Mahomes, you can't beat him down. I mean, he is extremely mobile quarterback. It's hard to beat him. I'll admit to you, it's hard to beat him. Tampa Bay has the team to beat him, though. When you look at their injury report, this is Kansas City. Fisher's out and Willie Gay is out. He's a decent player. I don't think that's going to make a huge difference in the game. Sammy Watkins is questionable. They'll probably use him a little bit. He'll probably play. And in Tampa Bay, Antonio Brown, he had full participation in practice, so he's good to go. And then Brait, he's a decent tight end. You also got Gronkowski. I think you got somebody else as well, but he should play. And then the Ndamukong Suh. I don't know if he's going to play or not, but that could play a role. And if he plays, then they can do well. And they have, some really good pass rushers in this game. So yeah, you have Pierre Paul. He didn't participate as well. He's in the injury report, but he's got to be playing. I mean, doesn't say if he's questionable. They probably given him a break, so I think he's good to go. You got some really good pass rushers. So when you have these injuries with Eric Fisher and now Schwartz and now Eric Fisher, and you got these good pass rushers. They're underrated with Tampa Bay. You got some really good pass rushers. It creates more of a balance in the game because, you got these players here, Mahomes, he is just so good with his legs. So I kind of feel like if Tampa Bay gets 4+ or more sacks in this game, that they're going to win the game. And if they don't get no more than 2, like 1 or 2 and no sacks, they're probably going to lose the game. If they get 3 sacks, it could go either way. I think this game is a coin flip, folks, But I'm going to go with the under. And I'm going to go with Tampa Bay in an upset. 25-24. That's my guess. That's my pick. 25-24. I think Tampa Bay is going to be trailing by a touchdown. It would be 24-17 with about 2 minutes to go. Brady gets it done. Okay. And with maybe no time left to go in the game, or maybe like 15 seconds or very little time left, it's going to be 24-23. And then they're going to figure, are we going to go for 2 or not? And going against Mahomes, if I was a coach, I would totally go for 2. Because if the Chiefs get the ball first in overtime, you might be screwed. And Tampa Bay's got a good offense. So I would actually go for 2 in that situation. You got no time on the clock. You just scored a touchdown. You're down 24-23. Yeah, I would totally go for 2 because put it in Brady's hands. If you guys lose, it's because of Brady. I'd rather lose because of Brady than because of Mahomes. Because you don't have a chance to win. You have a chance to win right now. Go ahead and go for the win. And I think that the coach will do that. I think he's very more aggressive than the other coaches, and you need to be aggressive against the Chiefs. You can't just punt the ball on 4th and 2 at midfield with like 2 or 3 minutes to go in the game. You got 4 minutes to go in the game. You got to go for it, man. Because the Chiefs with Tyreek Hill, they'll burn you, man. I'm telling you, this team is tough. And as I said, if it wasn't for Eric Fisher and Schwartz out of the game, especially Eric Fisher because he's been out, I would pick the Chiefs in the game. But I think with Tampa's pass rushers, no one's really talking about this. I think with Tampa's pass rushers, I think Tampa can get to them. And I think I think it'll be close enough. I don't think Brady's going to have that great of a game. He'll probably throw for a couple of touchdown passes and get an interception, and then maybe they'll run it in for a touchdown. Score 25 points, get the 2-point conversion at the end, maybe a Brady to Gronkowski at the end. That'd be kind of icing on the cake for them. You know, so, you know, you got some good players. And Miller is going to play a big role in this game. He's very fast, just like Tyreek Hill. And I think Miller can, on the open field, I think he can do some damage on that defense. I think the Kansas City defense is actually really good. But so is Tampa Bay. And so I like the under in the 56. I like the under. And I'm going to pick Tampa Bay, as I said, to win 25-24. And who am I rooting for? I'm not the number one fan, folks. I don't deserve that. So, actually mailing it to a friend of mine who wants it. He is a Bucks fan. I'm not a Bucks fan. But I'm a Bucks fan tomorrow. I don't want to see the Chiefs win. I'm actually a Bronco fan. I don't want to see the Chiefs win again. I'm tired of seeing them winning. So, and I never thought I would be rooting for Brady and the Bucks, but I am. So, you know, I never really cared for the Bucks, but I like them tomorrow. Like and subscribe to my channel. Any comments would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.